Hi guys, Future Misty here. Just wanted to apologize for the bad audio, like my really heavy breathing throughout most of the video. It will get better in the future. My nose was just really stuffed up that day and I can only breathe through my mouth. So anyways, thank you all for watching and enjoy the video. Hello fellow lovely weebs. It is me, Misty Fog. It's been a hell of a long time. Sorry, I had to skip that scene for a minute. That came up. So it's been quite some time since I've come out with any videos. And honestly, I don't even know if this one will come out, because last time I've tried to put a video up, things didn't work out because I'm on a really shitty laptop. Suffice to say. So I actually have been wanting to play this. I actually got the game some time ago, but I was waiting to get a... I was planning to buy a Bandicam because I wanted to support the thing that I had used before. But, you know, then I realized I'm too poor for that. I'm gonna go with something free. So I'm using something free right now. So anyways, I want to do a whole bunch of rambling before we start this. So, but I do want to have a little bit of a disclaimer. First one is, I don't have the best recording setup right now. I am currently in my guest bedroom, just chilling. My cat Scat Tree's in here, so they come and go. So you're probably gonna hear them in the background. They're usually not too bad, though. Oh, and great way to start the video off. I've already had 2 alcoholic beverages, and I'm gonna be having a third. Be very interesting. But anyways, let's start. Damn it. Honestly, I kind of wanted to voice it myself, but it's fine. Whatever. I'm sure you guys would much rather hear their voices. There's no sound against from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Sorry. Sorry, my boyfriend always tells me I say that wrong. Asphalt. Sorry, it still sounds better than asphalt. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. Okay, sorry about that. I am back now. Remember I just said my cats are usually good? Well, then she decided to be naughty. Long story short, she was trying to chew on one of the blind cords, so I had to stop her from doing that. So, anyhow, she calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We're about... Oh, I have no idea if I'm gonna take it out or not. And also, I just got over, like, the cold. Just to let you know, so I sound worse than normal. I'm also going to be drinking this while I play, so maybe there's going to be a lot of jump cuts. I don't know. I don't know what I'm planning to do. We're about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet, despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to remain silent. The whole area could be bugged. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. Too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
Steins gateの選択。L、コングル。
Well, from what I've heard about this game, it's a slow build-up. Like, the very first half of the game is just people talking. So, I don't know if you guys actually want to see that or not. Because, honestly, right now, it's just a bunch of me just sitting here just listening to them. So it'd be the same thing as you guys just playing it yourself. Whoops. My bad, sorry. I skipped some things. You can count on one hand the people in this world are aware of its nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advanced towards Rita Khan, which is just across the street from the train station. Insist on calling me Ogren, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
マユリよ、いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法王院京魔、世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
だって難しくて覚えられないし。それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rentaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And also, I hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing. That elf boy's blue pipe. Oh, okay, yeah.
でね、オカリ、教えてほしいんだけど。
In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give it up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
You know what, I just realized. Probably my, addled brain here. That they're speaking Japanese, which a lot of you guys wouldn't be able to understand. So really, I probably should be dumbing it over. But I'm not gonna do that. Say that I'm a great voice actress or anything, but like, I think I'm okay. You know, but just keep in mind, I can't make any voices sound that much different than what my normal voice is like. But this press conference suggests all our motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. So,
エリマキトカゲ？それを言うならエリマキトカゲだね。
I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's always been special. That sounds kind of insulting.
前より気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな。震度 2？ あ、マグニチュード 2？ 震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
Just on a side note, the dub for Steins Gate is amazing. So, you can watch it either way. Both are very good. I definitely recommend for when there is a scene with no spoilers, but Okabe has to speak English, and the Japanese is so much better than that for obvious reasons. So, anywho, let's talk about the anime. I have no idea if it'll be the same in this, and honestly, here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing as well. I wonder if I actually could follow all the same path and, you know, get the same way, or if it, you know, as in the anime, or if that would be like really hard to do or something like that. I don't know. It would just be interesting. I mean, of course, I want to see different endings too, but you know, it would also be interesting to see if I could also get that as well. Anyway, no time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing sign in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphoric dust sparkling in the air. I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? Nani? Strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick. Almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But that's not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to the plate building. Lined up next to the plate reading birthplace of the Japanese PC. She is gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief to take out my phone.
俺だ。どうも嫌な予感がする。俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだ。ああ、分かってる。無茶はしないさ。俺の命は惜しいからな。L、さあ、今後。
After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those toy capsules. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
Mayuri, 何をしている?
I think it was interesting. Like, I'm not gonna... just an FYI, I don't actually speak, like, fluent Japanese or anything. I just understand bits and pieces of it from watching anime over the years. So it's just interesting when you listen, listen to them speak, and then you read subtitles and you realize that the subtitles aren't actually saying exactly what they're saying. Like, he said her name there, he said Mayuri, and then, asked this question. Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Raynet Kakaru 3D character doll series. Raynet Kakaru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off. Raynet Access Battlers, they even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out like some kind of deformed dog. Oh, by the way, obviously, if I say something wrong, I apologize. I'm not doing it intentionally. I just generally don't know how it's pronounced. Like I said, I'm a big weeb, so I think I know the general pronunciation of most things, but does not necessarily mean that I know all things, and I'm going to get them right, especially the first time. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me, though. How one of that's a reference to something. Mayuri gives me a troubled look, or a troubled smile. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi. But who really cares? So that's $1, I believe. Or no, wait. Yeah. Alcohol, Edelbrine. Let's see, because no, that's what. It's either 10 cents or $1, damn it. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Rude. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it in the machine slot, and spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got. It's an Oopa! I do remember her getting this. Is it rare? While I examined the metal Oopa, a boy who was watching us tries his luck with the same Rainette machine. Looks at my metal Oopa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on it. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. Aww, that's a cute picture. This creature of metal. That's amazing. Honestly, I don't want it.
法院今日まだ。
So, I know I'm probably going off on a lot of tangents, but hey, I think it's making the story more interesting rather than just, you know, seeing it play out. Because, like I said, you can do it yourself. Just a little bit of trivia. And I only know this, you know, because if you ever watched Love and Chunibyo and Other Delusions, they tell you what it means. But if you guys don't know, a Chunibyo is what is referred to, like, I use this word in my everyday life because we don't have any equivalent to it in English. But a Chunibyo is a person that, it's called like middle school syndrome, because you know, like when you're in middle school and younger, you have this like grand delusion of yourself where you want to be someone like powerful and someone cool and stuff, and like that's kind of what Okabe is right now. Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
We hear the announcement from the main floor.
どうやら始まるようだな。
I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with her.
それでは
Go on ahead.
早速登場していただきましょう。
Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal Oompa. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What does she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't, as he proceeds to explain his time machine design. My curiosity quickly turns to disappointment and then anger. Hey, this man is trying to give a presentation. My roar silences Nakabashi and draws the eye of every person in the room. That's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Mikase. Sorry, it might be. I've only heard the other name, Kirasu, pronounced, so sorry if I say it wrong. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article called Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article is about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. I'm gonna read this instead of just reading this. Like, I will read this too, just gonna read this first. Making the memory data is possible. A 17-year-old girl named Kirasu announced a surprising thesis in the Far Eastern Island nation. In this thesis, even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is possible. Wait, what? Even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is possible. It is making each man's memory data. Doesn't quite make sense to me, but okay. Possibility is bold, and it discusses it in detail. The research is something like the credibility is very high, and it is certainly only something technology and knowledge will advance something. Excited pros and cons about the content. Saying is unfolded not only the physical something, but perhaps the composed theory. Therefore, the thesis, something temporal lobe, and all man's was analyzed from, and that's pretty much what it says. I paused here long enough, or I've had it here on the screen long enough, so feel free to pause it and make out, exactly what it says. Girl genius, Mikase Kirasu, recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing this exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room and then turns back to me with a stern expression. What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, And there's no way that the Mikasa, or Mikise Kirisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means no.
貴様、機関の人間か。
は？
まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
ふざけてないで、ちょっと来てください。
My avarice has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. Must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my Yuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I'll let Mikise Kirisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから機関って？
Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
Kirisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I don't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。誰と話していたんですか？
Oh, just myself. Don't worry about it. Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわはははは。
Such measures are necessary to remain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Phew. That was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Mikise Kirisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one physically calling me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kirisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with my Yuri and that Upatoy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺は全てお見通しなの。
I am a mad scientist after all.
天才少女、次会うときは敵同士だな。さらばだ。
I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop. Like, I'd listen to the enemy. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Mikise Kirisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point going back. I guess I'll just go home. Oh, wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now. What is it?
参りを置いてきた。
I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか？
Just a regular email. There's no video attached. It's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some sort of Mikise Kirisu style attack? Maybe I know it's just some kind of make people go crazy frequency. No wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. That's so sad. He's only got 5 people in his call, in his address book. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address book.
マユリ、なぜ出ない？
Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bunk heads with Mikise Kirisu again.
まさか、マキセクリスメ、マユリをさらったな。おのれ、それが機関のやり方か。
Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. And it's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look back. In a sense, that's why I became Hyoin Kyoma. Thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing. But I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference is just finished. Nobody is on stage. The phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Mikise Kirisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよ
Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri.
う。まゆり、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
あ、おかり。メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった？勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
落としたみたい。
I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また当てればいい。
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
10,000 yen. So how much? That $100? Or no. Wait. Is it? Well, if 100 yen is $1, and then that's that'd be $10. Yeah, that'd be $100. Do I think I think I'm off? I don't know, I'm right. Nani? That toy was worth that much?
まゆりよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
Think, Mayuri, where did you drop it?
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
Sorry, when I play things myself, I get very used to voicing the characters myself, so, like, I'm just instinctively saying their lines sometimes.
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
だから売らないってば。マユシンの名前書いちゃったし。
Thus begins our search for the metal Uber.
トゥッテルー、ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
So cute. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, doo-doo-doo is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means, actually, I'm not bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, Metalupa's nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣なやつめ、恥を知れ。
おかりんもね。
Sounds like you, Okarin. Well, I wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Don't like he said that into a pillow. What was that?
悲鳴かな。
I think so. Only presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half of the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
まゆり、ここにいろ。
I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No. Someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Kisei Kirisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genus girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead.
なんで
Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Mikise Kirisu. There's no other explanation. Why would I do why? No. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Smaller men have followed me. Every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body.
警察を呼べ
Man cries out in panic. At this... A man cries out in panic. At this. Everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Mikise Kirisu is surpassed by my instinctive urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, my Yuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes.
オカリどうしたの？
出るぞ
I grab my Yuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kirisu's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I didn't know her all that well. I mean, she was kind of a bitch to you, so I don't know. Guess I wouldn't really feel much more than that to someone that was, you know, not that pleasant with me. I finally stop once we get to the main street. Chudori? Chudori? Something like that. My chest pounds, my breath labored from running down the stairs at full speed.
ねえねえ、何があったの？顔色すごく悪いけど。
My Yuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she doesn't actually... she's actually pretty fast on her feet.
人が死んでた
I take several deep breaths. The color of the blood still stains my brain, but I've calmed down a bit. Mikise Kirisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, smoke, and porn. Just another day in Akihabara. Take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend, Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Mikise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping, and I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty, slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of anguish, I begin to type on my phone. I'm so glad we were past the point of flip phones. It took so long to type on them. Someone stabbed Mikise Kurisu, don't know who, looked bad, hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed, that just seems like the most logical explanation, given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I don't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. Might make me feel, might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the send button, and then I pressed down. What was that? Wait, look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own two eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone, I look up. And there, at the top of Radicon, sticking out from the 8th floor vent hall, where we just were, is a crashed satellite. Alright, guys. So, I think that's where I'm going to leave it off today. So, if you liked the video and you'd like to see more, please make sure to comment, like the video, subscribe, you know, all of that good stuff. And I think for the outro, I'm just going to let this play. So, enjoy. Shit. Guess I'm not gonna let it play. Sorry, I fucked up.